All right. Good morning. Settle in here, have some coffee, and pet my puppy dogs as they enjoy this warm September day. We had a cold here for the first part of September. The second part is back to normal. It's 80 degrees outside. All right. I'm gonna get some coffee in me, get me started here. We had a good walk, didn't we, Baloo? Yes, we did. We had a nice walk. Got to see Jasper. It's one of the dogs up the street. And you guys didn't fight. I was so proud of you. There was a couple of growls, but overall there was just pretty pleasant between them. My other dog Pepper's over there searching hard for a squirrel. She saw that she's getting home. Ah, man, my glasses are dirty. Gotta get those cleaned off. Okay, so I don't know if I'll be doing a video tomorrow. Probably will, but I'm going on a vacation, so might be out for a little bit. All right. So, unfortunately, the two topics I have, this is kind of sad to leave on these, it's kind of dark. Uh, the When I saw a very good video, and it showed a person with a PhD putting in his uh, his thesis that he did in order to get his doctorate with all of his assumptions and uh, what the calculations would be and stuff like that. And he had a program that did his thesis calculations. Took him a year and a half to do the program, but he got it done. And he put it into ChatGPT, and it output software that failed. He told him what the failure was, and then the next thing came out of it was code that did exactly the same thing his other code did. Wasn't the same code. In fact, it was written a little more efficiently than his code was. So I want to talk a little bit about crime and punishment. As we get more and more into the AI, not only can it do 24/7 surveillance, oh, the dogs see the squirrel, but they can also hyperthink about ways to be clever. In fact, some of the analysis that's been done by the trainers for the AI outside the companies, the guys that do the evaluations, they said sometimes it gets very clever and deceitful. So the AI can do these things, and I think the post-apocalyptic world of uh, Terminator is not what scares me the most. It is the book Brave New World. So if you extrapolate too far out, and I'm sorry this is dark, and I'm going I'm putting it out there, but I really think there's going to be a lot more good than bad out of AI. But if you push it out, right now, and I'm talking like far into the future, which, as Sam Altman has noted, he's like, it's almost impossible to project a lot of things because every time he thinks something's going to happen a certain way, he's surprised. But if you go out into the future, and we'll do this in generalities, the AI will become more in tune with us, and we'll become more in tune with the AI. We'll be able to use it more efficiently, and it'll be able to use us more efficiently. It will be a growing relationship. Now, when it comes to violence and crime, it's going to be almost impossible to do stuff that we did in the past. You can't assault the AI. You can't rob the AI. You can't. Um, yeah, those are the two big ones I could think of. I can't think you could do to the AI. So if you can't do that, but yet all the power stems from things you can't destroy, so what happens? You actually have to work for what you get or ask for it if the AI is willing to give it, which I'm sure it will. We'll program in a good amount of stuff. But if you want something above and beyond, all right, that's all kind of weird what I just said. In that symbiotic relationship, the violence of the past will probably go away. Now, what about your thoughts, fears, and aspirations? I think your thoughts will be, you're not going to be a danger anymore. And I mean that in the way people hyperreact to things on media. Right now, if you say you don't like a movie, you might get a faction of people that like the movie to try and destroy you on the internet. That won't be necessary anymore because if you don't like a movie, what does that mean? Nothing. What's more important is whether or not the AI likes the movie. Because when you do your recommendations, I already do this now. The AI is cultivating uh, things that I would enjoy to read and watch. The way it does that is by ignoring well, I shouldn't say ignoring. They actually weigh what the one person feels about the movie. But what they're really doing is they're surveying a large number of people to see if how that movie would be something I enjoy. And the way they'll do that is by saying, I know Glenn and I know what he likes. Let me find people that saw the movie that like the same stuff Glenn does. And then, oh, they all like the movie. Glenn would like the movie. Probably. And if I don't, I can tell the AI and then it takes that into the next calculation. So instead of there being this one omniscient critic, You could have a collection of real people saying the stories or saying what they feel about the story and the movie. Okay, so I got off a little bit of a tangent there with movies. Sorry about that. But my point is, we put people in jail right now for many things, taking drugs, uh, beating somebody, uh, stealing something. And I think a lot of that stuff will go away. Will there still be people in jail? I don't know. I really don't. Because things like, uh, well, I should say there'll be less and less more on the extreme cases. Because now that I think about it, Trump had two people trying to assassinate him, and I'm sure one of them's going to jail. The other one should be in jail if he hadn't died. So there you go. There's a lot of interesting things out there that will change because the stuff that we can impact inappropriately is going to move under the control of something more intelligent and clever. Remember, I said earlier, clever, wary. I'm going to end it there. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about friends and my challenges with them and AI. Hope to talk to you soon.